I get a great inspiration from these athletes. When faced with circumstances beyond their control, they had a choice to make. And they made a choice not just to survive, but to thrive.
Okay, so we're here. It is the Warrior Games. Well, first of all, who here is at are you, any of you at your first Warrior Games?
Woo!
Okay, so 3 of you. So you're old hand.
Old hand.
In Chicago, you were, what was the title they bestowed upon you?
The title that they bestowed upon me. Did they bestow a title on me?
I thought they bestowed upon you as like the kick-ass athlete.
I mean, pretty much the best thing that ever happened to the track.
I believe that's what it was.
It's kind of along the lines that they called me.
As for you having done this before, is that what keeps bringing you back? Is that now you can sort of help them on that journey of reconnecting?
I think that's probably one of the most special parts of the games is, obviously the spirit of competition keeps everybody driving to attain their best. But really it's about the showing everybody, not just us, not just the military community, but everyone really, the ability to crash through barriers. People have barriers in front of them, perceived notions about what you can and cannot do. And the athletes here are just blowing through those doors.
Absolutely.
And it's just a powerful message.
Does this adaptive competition, does it reconnect you to the person that you thought you were before this?
I think that for me, it's not so much reclaiming a past self, but I'm improving myself and then learning new things and helping the next person that comes after me. Mm-hmm. It's helping me be the best me and helping everybody else here be the best them.
Right. What's it meant for you to be able to connect with this?
So I think mine's a little different. The term wounded warrior, it either is a very proud term or there's a stigma. Mm-hmm. After my injury, I stayed away from that label. But now it's that not being the same is okay. I think one of the reasons we're all here is trying to break that stigma.
Right.
It's okay. Like, we've lived through some stuff and we've come out the other end and it's okay. Like, I've accepted. I walk a little funny. I run a little funny. I bike a little funny. I definitely swim a little funny, but it's okay.
That's an interesting perspective that I hadn't thought of it. Is that something that occurred to you as well?
I think what it is we have so many veterans and so many folks that were injured in that they've lost their purpose. Mm-hmm. And I think that word is best for me is it gave me purpose again.
One of the greatest things about coming to the games and seeing people further along in their recovery is that I had motivation, I had determination. I think what I didn't have is inspiration, resolution. I'm not sure which shun word is the right word.
I think you got it.
That's awesome. I'm always struck by that ethos amongst the family, the brotherhood and the sisterhood. It's always about, once you start to get that light back, sharing it with others and bringing it to your teammates. Is that something that you learned from the military, or is that something that's kind of been in you all the time?
I think one of the biggest things that I think is a part of every warrior, we all had those moments where am I going to go from here? How am I going to do this? For me, it's a choice. Mm-hmm. The way I look at it, it's a choice. I can allow my circumstances to envelop me and remain stagnant, or I can push forward. It's one or the other. For me and the rest of these athletes, we're fighting for that chance.
Let's be honest. You have somebody like me who has carbon fiber attached to half her body, and it's being willing to try, accept. It's give us a shot. Mm-hmm. Let us prove it.
I feel like veterans are problem solvers. Like, that's your ethos. And the country is problems. Boy, what a nice match that would make.
John, when we talk about that, that's the games. We have the civilian population, we have the military population. We're almost two separate groups of people, but they watch this stuff. Mm-hmm. They see what we're out here doing, and it's a connection point. It's a touch point for for them and us to get together, and then for them to see us in our human capacity, if you will. The more we can do that, the more that we can come together and share those moments, military, civilian, and I think that's the key to us understanding each other. That
It's more an opportunity.
It is, no, for sure.
Yeah, it's an opportunity to get out there and sort of share our experiences rather than a burden of, I have to make this civilian understand what I've gone through. It's life, and it's us moving on in our life. And I think that's the opportunity.
I can't thank you guys enough for your honesty and also your wisdom. And I'm consistently blown away by the thoughtfulness, the honesty, but also the importance of what you had to say. Because damn, could we use a dose of everything that you all are talking about. So thank you guys. Come on, team, everybody hands in.
Okay, that's
On 3 Warrior Games. 1, 2, 3. Warrior Games!